what I was told is what the whole industry sort of teaches us, is if this is the average investment, I'm going to abbreviate a whole bunch. If this is the average investment, our job in the industry is to find this, right? The above average investment. So you can insert stock, mutual fund, hedge fund, whatever it is that you're looking for. Your job, that's at least what the media tells us and what I was trained at this point in my life. Remember, this is 97 now, 98. I'm trying to figure out what my job is. I'm told I'm supposed to find this, right? This magic alpha, the above average investment. So I set out doing that, because that's my job. So I set out doing that. I go get a professional designation from a business school in the States, my SEMA designation, and I try to figure out how in the world can I find the above average investment. And I was focused on mutual funds. How can I find the above average mutual fund? I build all these fancy spreadsheets, and routinely, and I'm sure this has never happened to you here, but routinely my experience was every time I found the above average manager, and I commit my money or my client's money to it, they become the not so above average manager right after. It doesn't sound like that happens anywhere else in the world than Utah. But I had it happen over and over. So again, I go get this professional designation, I build all these fancy spreadsheets, and I essentially create a really complex way of buying high and selling low over and over, and then charging people for it. Right? It didn't sound like a good business model. So after a couple of times, I'm not particularly smart, so this took a couple of years to figure out, like, hey, this isn't going to work very long. So I thought, if I can't do this, I'm going to get out of the industry. Like, if that's my job and I can't do it, I'd rather not be in the business. And about that time, I found this series of studies that show that if you, and here's where my artistic talent, I want everybody to watch this. If you graph the average investor, he or she is sad, right? On average, the average investor underperforms their own investments, right? The investments they own. Now, often I have to explain this. So let me give you an example.